Ladies and gentlemen, it's my great honor to present to you today Montana's own Congressman, the Honorable Denny.
Well, thank you very much. What a pleasure to be back. I just can't begin to tell you how much fun it is to be in this chamber where I served many years ago, and to see many of my friends in the audience, and a couple of the rest of you as well. What are the lessons of this building? In Montana, we shoot straight, and I mean that literally and figuratively. Just as you are, I'm motivated to do my best for the good of our state and country. I'm guided by my beliefs, the history of our great nation, my philosophy of government, and by the lessons I learned in this very chamber. I believe there's clearly a role for government in our lives, but there is also the need for individual responsibility, effort, and accountability. I believe in capitalism. Free markets is the economic engine that has provided the greatest material benefits and opportunities for mankind. But I recognize the role of government is preventive and should punish the abuses of the system. And when things get tough, you don't throw your values out the window. That's the time when you need to cling to them to the tightest. I'm under no illusions that things aren't tough right now. But these are just numbers that politicians and economists use to objectively measure the real pain that people are feeling. A few weeks ago, I held a town hall meeting in Kalispell. I wanted to talk to real Montanans about the economy. I wanted to hear their thoughts and feelings because numbers on an economic spreadsheet don't give that kind of insight. More than 300 people filled the room. And everyone in this room knows what they told me because, like me, you talk to them every day. They were scared, they're confused, they're angry, they're frustrated. They were our families, our neighbors, our friends. And while I had to tell them that I don't have all of the answers, I promised them that no one in Washington would work harder to get them the kind of real help they needed. Montanans expect hard work and honesty. I worked on and voted for an alternative stimulus package that focused on tax relief, not only for individuals, but for small businesses as well. In fact, President Obama's own economic analysis showed that our alternative would have created twice as many jobs for half the price. What a contrast to what you do in the appropriation process in Montana. Your process is thorough. Each line item is scrutinized and transparent. There are few, if any, secrets. When the committee's work is done, all the members of the legislature have a good understanding of what is being spent and why. That is a market different from our process, and as a result, Congress does not produce the good quality product that you all do. The lack of bipartisan restraint is also creeping into our energy policy in the form of the so-called cap and trade policies. Be right up front. I support a balanced energy plan that includes the development of traditional fossil fuels, as well as alternatives such as wind, solar, and geothermal, while at the same time also providing for conservation measures and the development of new technologies. But now is definitely not the time to be talking about bankrupting any industry, especially one that is currently responsible for more than half of Montana's electricity production. Montana cannot afford to hamstring our own economy. And whether it's at the state or federal level, we need to refrain from choosing winners and losers in our energy marketplace. And if the President's comment is the hope that Montana's values stick with us in Washington, and that somewhere between 10 and 2 we'll find the right answer, so we can stop acting like panic swimmers, begin to tread water, and then swim safely to shore. And history tells us we'll be stronger than ever. Thank you for the opportunity to be here today. God bless Montana, and God bless America.